This video is sponsored by Carnivore Companion. Alright, so I'm here at Dollar General, and the goal right now is to go in here and make some sort of dish with whatever I can find in there. I've been here plenty of times, I know what they have somewhat, and I'm kind of thinking breakfast because I know they have eggs in there, but I kind of want to get more creative than that, but I'm just not too sure where it's going to lead to. So let's run in there and see what I can find. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. Got a dozen eggs. Got some Mexican style blend 4 cheese. Got some thick cut bacon. Got all beef hot dogs. And some sour cream. Alright, honestly, I know that this is like a lot of food. This was $24. This would easily feed 3 people, if not 4. So I guess this is just what I'm going to be eating today. I'm not eating this all at once because that's brutal. It's not bad for literally 4 people. I'm just going to stick with my original plan and do a breakfast skillet type thing. First things first, I am going to chop up my meat, which I think I'm gonna do hot dogs first, and then I'll get to the bacon. I'm gonna go with 3 hot dogs for this one. And if you're curious as to what I'm gonna do with the rest, I'm just gonna cook these up and put them in a Ziploc bag along with the rest of the bacon and just have it as snacks throughout the day. And I was gonna get some sort of ground beef, but they didn't have it at this Dollar General for whatever reason. So I don't know what's up with that, but you gotta work with what you got. So I wanted beef in some way, and the beef jerky didn't sound like a great idea, and I thought it'd just kind of end up in like little chunks of nothing. So I was just like, nah, I'll just forego that and get these Nathan's hot dogs. It's gonna get a little crosshatch going before I cut them into pieces. Just want a little extra texture on them. This is literally all it does is add some extra texture because the side will cook a lot faster than the flat side. Alright. Just gonna cut these into chunks, little 1-inch-ish chunks, maybe 1/2 inch. Just want something bite-sized. And I got this thick cut bacon, so it should be nice and crispy, hopefully. I'm gonna go with 4 slices of this. And obviously, if you're on this diet and you don't do things like the preservatives that are in this, I understand. As always, oh my god, this knife is dull. At the end of the day, these videos are partly to keep me sane from just eating my ground beef every single day. The other part is for entertainment. And the other part's for people who do eat stuff like this and they're looking for new ideas or like places they can get stuff from. And that's the value I hope I can add to your life. Any of those 3 things. Maybe you're on the same path as me where you need something different every now and then to break up the monotony. And my recipes help you do that. So go ahead and get this started cooking. Throw that right in. I'm gonna crack a door too. And while that's cooking, I'm going to make a sauce as well. Cut the sour cream. I'm going to do a good bit, about a 1/2 cup. Take some hot sauce. A couple tablespoons. Smoked paprika. A little bit of salt. About a 1/4 teaspoon. A little bit of like some sort of herby seasoning, maybe with garlic if you have it. Just a little bit, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of that. That should be good. Give that a mix. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Bacon is about 65% done. I don't want all this grease. I do want some of it still to cook the eggs in. So what I'm gonna do is get a paper towel, pull out just a good little bit of it, probably about half of it, just to absorb with a paper towel. Throw that in the trash bag. Go ahead and add my hot dogs. And they had pepperoni there too, and almost got it, but I didn't really feel like eating a bunch of pepperoni this early in the morning. So I ended up with hot dogs and bacon. I don't know how much of a difference that really is, but see, already you can see how it's kind of splayed out. It looks interesting, and it does add a lot of texture to it. Really all we're waiting for right now is for our bacon to get to the texture that we want. This is still pretty floppy. I want it a little bit crispier than I normally eat it, just to add some textural differences. Like this one piece is probably about where I want it. Yeah, it's about 85% as to where I want it. I don't want a completely audible crunch, but I want a little bit. All right, now that I got the bulk of the things done, I'm going to close this door. Everything's pretty much ready for the eggs. Season it up a little bit with some salt and pepper. That's just for the eggs. Start scrambling. And we can turn the heat off now. It's pretty much good to go. The eggs are still going to cook with the residual heat, so you don't want to go too far with it. It's going to kind of smooth this out. Take our cheesy boys. Let's do little dollops of it. Should be more than enough. Let's take our sour cream sauce. Dollop that everywhere. Nice little breakfast. Super easy. A little extra color to this. And yeah, that was pretty easy. And I've still got a lot of ingredients left. So this is definitely well worth the price itself. And if you don't eat the hot dogs, for example, this is going to be awesome with everything else still. So, all right, let's give this thing a taste. It's everything I wanted. I wanted breakfast, and it just worked out. It is nice to be able to have options, especially with something like Dollar General where there's tons of them everywhere. Because I've been to plenty of towns where there's only a Dollar General. There won't be any other supermarkets or local grocery stores or anything like that. I know for a fact that it's not easy for everyone to get exactly what they want all the time. So maybe this would be a better option for you. All right, that'll do it for this one. If you like this kind of video, comment down below and let me know what you liked about it and where else you'd like to see me do this at. And as always, if you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time. Check out our newly released seasoning Steak Dust, along with our flagship seasoning Smokestack and our bestseller Tuckologen. Use the code CCYouTube10 at CarnivoreCompanion.com to save 10% off your first order.